And set. 7 feet. Number 00. Japan. McGee.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Allie, it's all yours.
The NBA is great.
Yeah, smart move. Thanks, Allie. And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got John Collins, Donovan Mitchell out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's baddest one in at the center position. And for the Nets, we've got Murray. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. JaVale McGee out there with Norman Powell. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that really are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Paul. Murray, no good. Ball against Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Personal foul.
All right, here's the tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Now here's McGee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Petty play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Stepping to the line.
And both free throws good for McGee.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's baddest one. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip.
Bridges outside. Powell in the post. He's covered by Oubre. McGee. Goes back up. Tipped. Powell against Paul. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
0 for 4 to start things off. A bit of a fight going here. We'll get it going.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Powell. 8 points in his last time out. Can't hit that one. And New York will come the other way.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Whiteside, he's checked in for New York. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. New York, 4th.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Here's Powell. Outside Murray. Shot to stop the run. Pure from 3. Point range.
Jamal.
You have to watch very closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Outside Paul. Pass to Battis one. And here's Oubre. Here's Battis one. There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside.
At the line.
Mixing it up with the
Shooting for
defense and drawing the foul.
Grant's checked in for Powell.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those
Nick
stars.
Ball.
Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Bridges. The kick out to Paul.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start in the offensive end. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Murray against Paul. Here's Sohan. Pass to Grant. Right side Murray. That shot missing. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Here's Battis one. Up top Paul. He shoots. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Murray passes to Bridges. The Knicks pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Slammed in by Whiteside.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Sohan. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Oh, and shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. He's able to get it back. And McGee with the stuff. Down low. Here's Oubre. Good on the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And that one falls for Oubre. And Murray launches it from deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the New York Knicks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word.
Shitting on them.
Let's go, everyone. I need it to get loud in here.
Welcome back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Jermichael Green. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Bridges. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Hawks. Here's Green. Outside for Grant. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oubre passes to Mitchell. Back to Oubre. Outside for Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Murray. Collins with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Collins. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Collins has got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Murray. Outside for Green. Uncovered. And the Nets miss again.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Count it. Good. He's got 12.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. The kick out to Paul. And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. Hated to see anyone walk away to losing.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Brooklyn. Smart's checked in for New York. Good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Paul passes to Collins. Grant with a steal.
You got him.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins defending. Pass to Murray.
Come to me, come to me.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. Here's baddest one. Defended by Murray. And Paul gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Puts it up from the high post. Murray, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Collins, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's baddest one. Basket's good. He's got 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Baddest one. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Paul. No good. A bit long that time.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And so it's New York with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team last year. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And over to the big fella. Thoughts on the Nets?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the field. Takes some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Fans, please give him a round of applause.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooklyn with the ball. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Donovan Mitchell, Kelly Oubre out there with John Collins. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's baddest one in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Bridges passes to McGee. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Bridges. Here's Sohan. Collins defending. Shot clock at 6. Again with the block.
Defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it down.
This is Paul's game. A pass-first point guard who excels at setting up his teammates.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Got a hand on it. Bridges against Oubre. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Murray. Over Mitchell. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Derrick Rose, who's checked in for Brooklyn.
Into the lineup for your Knicks, Derrick Rose.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Derrick Rose off the bench.
Yo, Rose.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. 6 to shoot. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 5. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Of the team, putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Rose. The Knicks making their last shot. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Boy, cranks that one off the back iron and it falls. 7 points in the game.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Let's a floater go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. And the first one at the line is good. Green's checked in for Brooklyn. Jeremy Grant comes in for Powell.
At the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of frame, but also allowing people to use the shots.
And the Nets making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Nets shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Sohan. Back to Rose. Here's Sohan. Collins defending. Now Green. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Mitchell.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Shooting for New York, Donovan Mitchell.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Sohan. Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Nets miss again. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the paint. They get it back, and the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Now the Nets with it.
Contagious Caldwell.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
That one misses.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
And it's Smart missing. Left side, Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
Then he drops it first for the Knicks. Whiteside, he's checked in for Collins. Nance comes in for Oubre. And it's Paul in for Smart. And the Knicks shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Paul against Rose. Robinson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
One of the steadiest floor generals this game has ever seen. Paul consistently torches opponents out of the pick and roll.
Rose against Paul. Rose outside. Shoots over Paul. And the Nets miss again. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
23.
Knicks out in front, just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
20 to 67.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with a pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Eric Pascal is out there with Green. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Robinson. That one is off. Green with the defensive effort. Rose against Nance. And here's Connaughton for 3. Nance pulls down the board. And the Knicks with possession. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Knicks keep it alive. Robinson gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Pascal. Here's Rose. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Now here's Pascal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Pascal at the line 2 times.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Nance outside. Back to Kennard. Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Pascal. No luck on that one. And New York the other way now. Kennard outside. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Now here's Connaughton. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Bogdanovich against Oubre. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Call can't get it to go. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Thibault, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Beverly in for Rose. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Beverly, the pass to Pascal. Mitchell against Connaughton. Pass to Beverly. Outside Thibault. And here's Connaughton for 3. Drains the triple. Connaughton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the baddest one.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And there's the lob. Back to Paul. Pass to Battiswan. Outside Paul. Now here's Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Paul. Collins passes to Oubre. For 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And here's Connaughton for 3. Knocked loose. Thibault on the wing. Beverly outside. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.